So, good day everyone. So, welcome to our discussion on chapter 3. So, we will discuss the um, foundation of A programming, which we will discuss about C++ programming, introduction of C++ programming. Okay po? Wait. Okay. And then, we have here the objective. Upon the completion of this module, we are able to familiarize the structure of C++ programming and identify the elements of C++ programming language, enumerate the different data types, no? Ano yung mga data types natin ang gagamitin, no, in developing C++ program, apply the different types of operator in constructing expression in C++. Okay, so from the overview, by the way, as ang C is the extension, C++ is the extension of C, which is statistically typed, compiled, general purpose, case sensitive po siya, no? Free form programming language. It supports procedural and object-oriented programming and generic programming. C++ also regarded a middle level language, and it's also a high level, no? Regarded as middle level language and also one of the high, no, level language. It comprises combination of this high and low features. Okay, so much for that. The history. Yan, si Eugene started with Wheel Labs. So let's focus here on the structure, no? So sa structure ng ating programming, sa structure ng ating C++, it comprised with how many column? We 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay? 8. So, first, mayroon tayo ditong number sign include IO stream. So, this preprocessor directive, no, it tells the compiler what keywords, no, or what functions na pwede nating gamitin sa ating main program. Okay? So, another, we will use namespace for std. So, pwede itong magamit later, no? If, for example, mahaba na ating program. Then, for how to comment out, so, if we comment this, no, automatically, hindi po siya i-read ng compiler na C++. So, it will just skip this text. So, the purpose of this is to guide us. For example, the user's guide, for example, the user want to put some comments, put some label, no, in a certain part of the code para hindi siya mawala sa structure. So, mayroon siyang we have different types of commenting from the program. We have multiple lines and we have the single lines. If we use multiple lines, we can so let's download first this one. Wait lang. We have, para mas maka-annotate po tayo. Ayan. So, for example, ayan. So, for example, if we have multiple comments, so for example, we have the lines, then we have the asterisk here. Then, we have the statement here, we have the statement here, we have the statement here, and do not forget to close it. Asterisk, and yan. Okay, para mas clear, let's erase first this one. Okay, para mas clear, for example, for single line siya, double slash and the statements, okay, and the text we have here only one line. If multiple lines po siya, we will use slash, asterisk, then kahit ilang line pa po yan na statement, then don't forget to close, asterisk, and slash. So, this block of text, okay, this will not read by the compiler, no? It will just skip, no? It will just skip, no, from the, ano, i-skip, ignore niya yung sa compiler. So, if we use this comment, so this is just a guide, no, for us, especially if you have a long program, okay? So, we will use comments, okay? Ayan. So, again, we first is we have to put an include, and we have the keyword IOStream. So, ito po yung functions or preprocessors, no? Na pwede, for example, ang ibig sabihin, the meaning of this is we can use, we will use input, we will use output strategies, no? Ayan. So, if we will use another library, for example, ampersand, we have our dollar, number sign, include, okay, include, for example, math.h, okay. So, everything na meron keyword, no, under this header file na math.h, magagamit po natin doon sa, we can use those keywords inside our main program. For example, we can use power function, okay? So, we can use power function, then we have the first parameter, which is our base, for example, our n. Then, you have to multiply by how many times? For example, we have 3. So, n power of 3. For example, the value of n is 2. Then, power of 3. So, ayan. So, we can use this by the help of this header file. Okay? Ayan. So, next, we have the main function. Okay? Erase mo. Then, we have the main function here. So, inside the main function, lahat po ng ating program, the block of codes must inside, no, in our main program. Then, we have the start program. So, for example, Biki, no, sa ating pseudocode. So, from our program, we have this, no? We have this, start. Then, end. Okay, this bracket and end. Okay. So, inside this is our codes, no? So, meaning, inside this block of code, so ito po yung mag-execute. Okay po? Ayan. Okay? So, for example, we have here. So, include IOStream. Then, namespace. So, we have the comment here. So, this will not read by the compiler. So, mag-skip po siya dyan. Then, we have int main, which is our main function. Then, inside the main function, we must have a block of code, which is started with the open bracket, then the open curly brace at close curly brace. Inside these braces, our program codes, no, the instructions, no, that allows the compiler to execute, okay, to read, okay. So, for example, dito we have the cout. So, why we use cout here? Kasi we want to output the hello world text. Take note, ha, cout can display, no, sa ating mga monitor. Okay? So, why we use this cout? Because Why we can use this cout? Because the help of this IO stream, the input output stream. Okay? Ayan. So the output is this, hello world. Okay? So let's try, no? For example, um, cout, then hello world. Okay? Then don't forget to add terminator. So meaning, ibig sabihin niya, this statement parang one of the example is like a sentence. A sentence ends with dot or punctuations. So in a program, the statements ends with the semicolon. Okay, so meaning starting to read this block of statements, this statement, then it will end. Okay, here. Okay, then we have return. So we will return to our int the value, no? So if the purpose of this return, if the program has no error, so it returns int. Okay, it returns the int. If the program is missing, for example, we have a character here, no, na ginamit. For example, we have some characters na nilagay natin dito. For example, L. Okay, outside the parenthesis, outside the double quote, no. So let's try to compile. So there is an error here. So meaning, it will not return the value. So meaning there is a error, okay, inside here. So if we have no errors, if we compile this, okay, so it will give us the result. Okay, yeah. So that's the structure of basic program, basic structure of C++ program. Okay, so what if, sir, if we use some other directives, no, na preprocessor? For example, we have include. So for example, we don't have a math.h. So let's try to use power, no. We have cube, for example, is equals to the power of first parameter, which is our n. So kung n, mag-declare po tayo dito ng value ng n. For example, our n is equals to 2. Okay, and since we use cube here, okay, comma, we declare also the cube. Okay, so inside the in power function, there are two parameters, which is the base and the power value. Okay, for example, n, which is 2, power of 3. So it possible po dito that our output will be 8, no? So 2 times 2 times 2 will be 8. So how to display the cube? Cout and then cube. Okay, ayan, let's try to run this. Si compile. So nag-error po siya dito, no, because we do not have semicolon. Okay, compile. So next, ang error niya po ay power. So sabi dito sa error, the pow now is not declared in the scope. So anong ibig sabihin dito? We use pow without any um, directives, no? Tumatawag tayo ng PAW na hindi naman siya naka-declare, ano, hindi naman siya naka-package, no? Kasi si PAW is one of the function inside the header file, which is the math.h. Okay, so include, then we have math.h. Okay, so let's try to compile and run. Okay, hello world 8. Okay, so what if tanggalin natin hello world, no? And so we have, for example, so the power, the value of n multiplied by, for example, multiplied by 3, yan, is, then, ayan. So let's try this. Yeah, compile. So the value of 2 is multiplied by 3 is multiplied into 3 into not multiplied na lang, power by 3. To the power 3 to the power is, ayan. So the value of 2, wait lang, dapat to the power. So the value of 2 to the power of 3, power of 3a is, ayan. So the value of 2 to the power of 3 is 8. Ayan. So mas meaningful na siya, no? So ayan po, guys. Okay? So another, we have the preprocessor directives, no? We start with the pound sign. Ito yung directives for the preprocessor, and detail the compiler to preprocess the source code before it compiles, no? So when we use number sign, there is no space or white space before the number sign, and the semicolon is not required here at the end. Common example of the preprocessor directives are, for example, include and define. Okay? So, ang include directives, for example, dito yung example natin kanina, it instructs the compiler to add the contents and include the file into the program during compilation. So, for example, dito we have the header file of math.h, example natin kanina. Then, we use here sa ating main program, no? Inside the main program, we use function of power function. So since we declare first directive of math.h, so we can use this function. Okay? Ayan. So example, string.h, string, we have the math.h and IOStream. So IOStream stands for input output stream. So for math naman, we can use different keywords for mathematical equations, like for example power, modulo, yan, cube, not cube, there are keywords, no, na intended only for this header file. So string, so how to manipulate the string. So we can use this preprocessor stream. Okay? Yeah. So include IO stream, specifically, the specific one is IO stream. It includes the direction of the basic standard input-output library sa ating C++. For example, if we use scene, under this IO stream, we can input for, the compilers allows the user to enter data, and then it prints, no, to the our output device. Okay, if we use include math.h, so meaning this header defines various mathematical functions, no, for example power, square root na functions, so pwede natin gamitin dyan. Ang define directives naman, for example, i-define natin yung value ng ating pi. Okay? So, if we use here in the main program, no, in the main program, we can use now the value, the variable, the define po natin na value, o yan, pi times r squared. Okay? So, let's try, no? Without using without using directives math.h. So for example, using here dito, let's define if we use power math.h, for example, we can use square root dito, for example, square root SQRT, diba? Ano po yung keyword niya kanina? Ayan, SQRT. So for example, square root square root of n, and so for example result for example yung n natin ay result is equals to, then we have here change the result. Okay, so hindi na siya cube result. So n. Okay, let's try. So for example yung n natin ay square root of 4. Okay, compile and run. Okay, so the square root of 4 is okay, so the square root of 4, wait lang, hindi pa natin na-compile. Compile ulit, then run. So the square root of 4 is 2. Okay, so pwede siya. What if wala po siyang header file na math.h? And we will use what? Define, then we use pi, and the value of pi is 3.14.16. So now we use for example area. Okay, we will compute the area. For example, yung r natin ay r pi times r for number for pi r. Sige, so r squared man yung yung area natin. For example, area is equals to our n, then for example our r is 5, uh, no, 2, radius, no, radius, 2, then times r, r times r, kasi r square, di ba? Okay, ayan. So now, the value of, so area na yung ano, the value is result, ay wait, so not result, area na. So let's try this, guys. Okay, oops. Oh, kasi nag-define pala tayo ng ano, 2 pi, yeah, pi. So 2 pi r. 2 times pi times r. Okay, let's try. Pi, ha? Gamit tayo ng pi. Pi, oh wait. The area. Oh. Okay, for a while. So 2 pi r. So area, we don't have area. Okay, ayan, let's try. Oh, kamang muna tayo dyan. Okay, compile to r expression. Sige, multiply na lang tayo dito. Okay, ayan. So the value of pi is ano, 2 times pi times r times r. So this is the formula of the area of the circle. Circle na lang, circle, area of the circle. Am I right? Okay, then it is a circle. Okay, so that's it. Okay, so the difference between the define and the include, no? Ayan. Ayan. So all lines, so for comment lines, no, all lines beginning with the 2 slash are considered comments and do not have effect on the behavior of the program. So as I said, hindi siya nag-affect doon sa program. I-ignore po niya, no? Yan. For example, if you have a block of comments. So ito yung sinasabi ko kanina. Okay? Example. Okay? Using namespace TD, all the elements of standard C++ library are declared within code's namespace. So the namespace TD standard. For the int main, this is the main function with a special function sa C++ program, and this function is when we call a program is run, and semicolon is not required at the end here. Okay, for open brace, okay, it indicates beginning and the end from the main functions. Okay, so this one is for opening or beginning of the main function. This one is for closing brace, no, to end our program. Okay, So everything between these braces in the function body, it defines what happens in the main when main is called. Okay, so all functions that use braces to indicate the beginning and the end of their functions. Okay, ayan. So example here, the main statement. So if we have the statement now under this main program, beginning and the end, curly braces. So do not forget to add semicolon at the end. Kasi that would be terminated, no, after the reading of the statement. Okay, so for example, this one. An if then else. So ito yung tinatawag nating compound statement. A call, so a call, a block of call the block, and a group of two or more C++ statement. It encloses with braces. Okay, first we have of course the directives or the preprocessor using namespace std, then the main. So first open and this one as end. Okay, and then inside this main block, uh, of course we have to declare first the no. Okay, so our no is yung number natin na ini-enter. So first, i-print muna niyang enter a number. We use cout. Then we allowed to input, no? We allowed by the compiler to input a number by assigning our input number as no variable. If our input variable is greater than equal to 0, so this block will be read, no? So babasahin niya po ito, no? If this statement satisfy the statements. Yan. Okay? If this statement satisfies if this expression satisfies the statement which is true, no? So the number is greater than or less than the number, and it is non-negative number. Else, kung hindi po siya nag-satisfy dito, diretso po siya sa else. Okay? If hindi siya nag-satisfy sa statement, diretso po siya sa else. Then the number is no and it is negative. Okay, so let's try this. So for example, no, we have tawag dito, a grades, for example. So for example, we have grades, and then we have average. Okay, for example, average. And then delete natin muna to. Let's input cin, input natin yung grades. A first grade, then another scene, second, Okay, for example, you know, then CIN, for example, third. Okay, so now, hindi pa natin na-declare yung first, second, and third. So, hindi na to grades. So, for example, first, second, and third. Ayan. And then, we will total. So, total. So, gumamit tayo ng total. So, hindi pa na-declare dito. Tama, total. Total is equals to first plus second plus third. Okay? So, now, after the total, we will now divide into 2. So, average is equals to, divide by 3, no? Total divide by 3. Okay? So, C out the average grade is, then the variable average. Okay, ayan. So now let's try to print first, no? Ayaw niya ng number 1 na lang. Grade 1 grade 2 grade 3. Ayan niya, ha, grade 3. And then of course also this one. Dami mong girl. Ayan. So ngayon, okay, girl 2 and girl 3. Okay, let's try to compile and run. So input first number 80, then 85, then 90. So the average is 85. So dito sa loob ng ating lagay tayo ng statement. Okay? If then our average is greater than equal to 100. Ano yung statement natin? If less than equal to 95 na lang, 95, greater than equal to 95, then open parenthesis, ayan, enter. For example, nag-satisfy siya dito, C out, and we have excellent. And then else else, open, close ulit, else, wait, else if, yeah, else if average is greater than equal to 95 or 85, yun na, 90. Okay, and then sa loob natin, see out. Okay, very good lang. Okay, then else uh, past. O kahit ganyan lang. Space. Ayan. For example, 85, 45, 85. So, 71 passed. Okay. So, for example, 85 lang siya. We have to run this. 95, 96, 98. Excellent. Okay? Ayan. So, ayan po. Okay. So, elements niya, ito yung character sets, keywords, data types, identifiers, variable, constants, the operators, assignments, arithmetic, compound operators. Okay. Okay. So, when we say character set, ito yung alphabet, no, na sa ating language, na all valid letters, numbers, and symbols that we can use. Ito yung character set. Ang keywords naman, these are the reserved words. Like for example, int, if, return, no? So, these are unchangeable, meaning na para sa compiler lang talaga, no? Special unchangeable meaning para sa compiler. Data types, itong mga data types na to is very crucial concept na, kasi nga the data type specifies what kind of value or a variable that can hold, no, as a whole number for int. Kung decimal po siya, we can use double. Kung single character, we can use character or char. If string po siya or word, we can use string variable or data type. Then for identifiers naman, these are the names to create things, no, in our program. The main types variable, which are the data store in the change, and the constants can store the data cannot change. Okay? So these are the operators. Itong mga operators naman are mga assignments, no, or mga arithmetic operations or two relational and logical operators that will allow the program to compare, no, each value to make decisions. Okay? Ayan. So, ito yung character set. Example, we have the keywords. Yeah, ito yung mga sample keywords na available sa C++. So, if we use this as variable, so we cannot, it will give us error, no? So, for example, nag-variable ka ng tawag dito, do. For example, do is equals to 5. So, it will not recognize, no? Kasi the reserved words of C++, you use as you use as a variable, no? So it will not be execute, no? Yan. Identifiers, variables, creating a variable name, so you can use character from A to Z, or small or caps, no, uppercase or lowercase. So since C++ is very case sensitive, so meron siyang upper cases at saka lower cases. Ayan. So only letters, digits, and underscores may follow the initial letter. Okay? Yan. So so ampersand sum is not valid. Velocity, we can use it. At discount, we cannot use it. Day, month, year, yes, we can use it. Break, we cannot use it because this is one of the ASCII, no, character or keywords. Unit underscore 1, yes, pwede. First, dash variable, it cannot be because we cannot use dash, no. We can use underscore. Temp data, no, it's already also reserved words. Yan. 40 birthday, it will not start by number, no, it starts with pay period, yes, no, 2% hindi po. Ayan. Ayan. So for C++ data types, so ito yung integer which have a double quote. Ayan. And so you try this, guys, in your program. The use of the data types, no? Ayan. Data types, characters, floats. Yan. Syntax. Yan. We have the character. We have the letter. Yan. Okay. So for example, dito sa character name, meron tayong 3, no, na found. So we have this if EU, no? If character name is 3, so if then E and U also, it also acceptable. And in table 2, 3, so ito yung row na content at ito yung row 2 content. Okay? Ayan. Ito yung syntax, variable name and the size, which is our initial value. The data type variable, we have the row size and column size is equals to the initial value. Ayan. Okay. So for example, this one, assigning of values to the variables. So for int x, y, and z, so for the numbers 1 equals to 25, numbers 2 is equals to 23, okay, and number 1 is equals to number 2, then x is equals to y plus z is equals to 20. So if we try to use this, for example, see out x, so we will display the value of x. So automatic po kasi this yan, no, ito yung last na variable, no. So automatic po si x is 20, y is 20, and z is 20. For n naman, for n1 kasi number 1, so si number 1 po ay yung last read niya, assign niya ay 23. Yan, 23. And second number po sa number 2, okay, number 2, hindi na po siya kasi number 2 is 23, di ba? So number 1 will be 23 and number 2 is 23 by using this. Okay? Ayan. Okay, dito for example, int a and b. A is 10, b is 4, a is b. Yan. So since a kanina is 10, a now is b, so nagiging 4 na si a. B is 7, so since nagiging 7 na po si b. Ayan. So a 4, b 7. Okay? Assigning values, for example, int is equals to a equals 5, and int b times 2, and int result. So a is equals to a plus 3. So since a is 5 plus 3, 8. Then the result of a minus b, so 8 minus b, which is 2 times 2. For example, kung ano yung number, no? So times 2. So that would be the results. For example, yung result is 5, then 8, then minus b, no? So the result is 6. Okay. So we can use global variables, no? For example, outside the name or int main function. So kung nasa labas po ng int main function, that would be a global variable. If nasa loob po siya ng main function, that is local variable. Okay? Yan. Okay, constants. Ito yung mga constants. For example, float, pi, yan. Ginamit natin kanina. Operators and expressions. So, assignment operators, ginamit natin kanina. So, the equal sign is the assignment operator yan. Okay? So, for addition, we can use plus sign. Minus, we can use under minus sign or dash. Multiplication, we can use asterisk. Division, we can use slash. For remainder division, we have the modulus. Okay? Yeah. So the order of precedence, no, is right to left to right evaluation. No, right to right to left, left to right evaluation. But first po yung i-read niya ay under sa loob ng parenthesis. Okay? Yun yung unang i-evaluate niya. If ang sunod po niya, kung saan po doon sa expression na may plus at minus, yun yung next na precedence na i-compute niya, ano? So, for example, we have here, guys, na equal sign, 4 times 2 times 4 minus 2 times 6 minus 7 times 3. Yan. So, ano po yung uunahin niya? So, ito yung uunahin niyang i-evaluate. Next niya i-evaluate plus and minus. So, plus muna. So, ito yung plus, i-evaluate niya. Then, next, minus. And then, for multiplication, ito po yung uunahin. And then, divisions. Okay? Ay, wait. Increment pala, increment. Okay? This is the precedence of increment. Ayan. Pero ang uunahin pala, sorry. Okay. So, 4 plus 2 times 6 minus 3 plus 5 minus 2 plus 6. So, for example, kung increment at decrement, unahin mo dalawa. Then, next, we have the multiplication. So, ito yung muna. Tapos, under this block, kailangan siyang mauna. And then next we have division. Wala namang division. Sunod ng division ay multiply. Modulo. Then kung wala namang modulo, plus and minus. So plus muna. Ito, evaluate ulit. Plus this one. Then bago naman ito. Okay? So yun yung order of precedence, guys. So for example, this one. Anong uunahin niya i-evaluate? Okay? So, based sa rules ng precedence, so, ito yung magiging output niya. Okay? So, ang expression, no, for example, y plus equals to x, meaning you have to add the value of x to our y. Okay? So, ang ibipalit niya ay y plus x. Tingnan niyo yan. Then dito, x minus 5. Ayan. X divided by y. So, yan. So, that's, tawag dyan ay compound operator. So, this one, increment and decrement. So, meron tayong postfixed increment at saka prefix increment. Kung postfixed increment, nasa last po yung plus niya. Kung prefix increment, nasa start, no? Ayan. Ang ibig sabihin ng postfixed increment, puro sila plus 1, no? Puro sila plus 1. Increment 1 value. Yan. So, for example, x plus plus or x plus 1, we have x equals to 2. X plus 1, x is equals to 3 kasi 2 naman yung x natin, plus plus x, 3. Okay? Dito, x is equals to minus minus. X minus minus, you have to decrement the x. So, we have 2. So, decrement ulit, isa 1 na lang. Ayan. So, a plus, for example, a is equals to 21. Then, c is equals to a plus plus. So, now, our value of our c is equals to 22. So, the first a plus plus of c is 22. 21 muna. Then, when we increment first, increment first, line 2. So, the value of a is equals to 22. Ayan, ito na po. Nag-plus sign, nag-plus na po tayo. Kasi by default, the first line will be we have 21. Then the second is nag-increment po siya ng isa. So 22 na po siya. Nag-increment ulit, 23 na siya. Okay? Ayan. So ito yung sample na relational operator, no? Comparison kanina ginagamit ko kanina sa sa grades. Ayan. So this expression, 5 is equals to 1, 0, 0 false. Kung 5 is greater than 1, greater than equal to 1, so that's true. 5 is not equal to 1, true naman. Then 5 plus 10 is equals to 3 times 5, true, kasi nga puro siya 15. Okay? So that's how we use relational operator. Dito tayo sa logical operator. Sa logical operator, if A and B are tawag dito is called, no? For example, double AND. So that's false. Kung double yan, for example, na operator A or B, that is true. Okay? A and A is not operator, no? Not operator or not logical not. So that's true. Ayan, ito yung mga example. Decimal of 60 we have here. So, for example, so ang binary natin sa 60 kasi nga we have sa binary number, sa tawag natin number system, 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32. Okay? So, kung 1, ito lang po yung may 1, 32 plus 16, ayan. 32 plus 16 plus 8. Ayan. Plus 4. Ayan, 60. Okay? So, kung gagamitin po natin yung and dito, papalitan po siya ng, for example, kung and we have 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. So, 0 and 0 equal to 0. 1 and 0, 1 and 1 is 1. So, everything po na pareho po yung value niya from the first first operand and the second operand, kung lahat po siya ay true, so that remains 1. Kung may isa sa kanila lang, no? For example, isa ang true at isa yung false, so 0 pa rin siya. So, everything pag and po siya, everything po na hindi siya pareha, automatic 0. Basta may pareha po siya na value of 1, so that will result also 1. So, that will be the results 1. Okay? Ayan. For B naman, or we can use or. So, ang kaibahan nito ay since meron po siyang value, so lahat ng may value na 1, regardless kung 0 at saka 1, regardless yung partner niya 0 is 1, basta mayroon siyang 1, so that's all true. Pero kung 0, 0 talaga, that's false. Okay? Ayan. So, this is the bitwise operator. Example, P and Q. So, if we use AND, 0, 0 po siya. Okay? Kung OR, 0 pa rin. Then, for bitwise, no? Yan. Ayan. So, that's the value, no? For example, 1 and 1, for AND, 1 siya. Kung OR, 1 pa rin siya. Pero kung 1 and 0 or 0 and 1, sa OR, 1 pa rin siya. Pero sa AND, 0 po siya. Okay? So, that's how bitwise operators work. Okay? Okay, so I want you to try the programs inside our modules. Thank you. So this is our module 3.